10 years ago, I had a high school kid come to me frustrated that he wasn't playing well before his state high school tournament. I gave him this $2 alignment stick and taught him these 3 drills, and 2 weeks later, he won the state high school tournament. Here are the drills that I taught him. In the springtime in Louisiana, it's always wet. Every spring, it doesn't matter when. This student had a particularly hard time trying to find a place to practice when it was raining outside and all your driving ranges were closed. So the first thing I gave him was this alignment stick drill to do as a simple line drill. I made him set up in his house with an alignment stick between his feet, simulating where the golf ball would be placed within his grid. We'd set up normal, and I would have him make back swings and down swings, trying to brush the carpet in front of the stick. What this forced him to do was move his weight far enough and pull his arms towards the target enough to bottom out in front of the stick. There were days where it was raining 6 to 8 inches in one day, and he would just sit at his house, watch TV, and every commercial get up and do this drill for the duration of the commercial break. Very simple. Start slow, back swing, down swing, strike the ground in front of the stick. He would do this over and over again. It promotes low point in front of the golf ball. It helps delay the unloading of the wrists and lengthening of the radius too early, and really helped him control his contact regardless of the conditions he was playing in. It's also had a secondary effect where it gave him a lot of extra club head speed, because in order for him to reach the ground when he got forward of this line, he had to actually let his wrists go faster. Second drill that we could do with this actually allowed him to hit golf balls with it. We take the alignment stick and we slide it through our belt loops and under our belt buckle. I slide it equally on each side of my body. What this student had a problem doing was he would start down and he would really spin his hips and try and lay the club down. Well, in doing so, he would hit the stick. His problem with spinning the hips open was he would get the face open and he would hit big old block slices that wouldn't go anywhere. In order for him to try to hit the ball straight, he would spin open, tilt this way, and then he would flip at it with his wrists, or palmar flex it and add a bunch of loft. His spin loft was through the roof and he couldn't hit the ball as far, even though he was swinging as hard as he could. So the emphasis on the stick and the belt loops is to learn how to bring the arms down in front of your hips, lowering more than spinning open. This allows you to keep your turns closed longer. It allows you to get the club to come down, which increases the space between your lead arm and your trail shoulder, which is known as abduction. And this is a primary component into building speed and contact control in the stack and tilt system. We hit this shot, I start slowly, full backswing all the way from P1 to P4. We shift left and lower the arms in front of the hip. From this point, now I can let everything rotate towards the target so that my belt is 90 degrees to the target. My arms are out in front of it. It was the easiest way for him to fix his path. He controlled it with his hands and his arms. He didn't try to shallow it. All that did was open his club face and send his path further inside out with a wide open face. Hitting it 60 yards to the right didn't help him. This allowed him to swing slightly inside out, but also get the club working in front of him so he didn't swing inside out too much. And this also gave him the control of the club face. When I come down here and stop, not only do I want my hands inside the stick, but I need the face to point slightly downward. So it gave him a checkpoint and a feel that he could take to play golf with. So on days he could hit balls, he hit balls for 2 straight weeks with a stick in his belt. And on days where he couldn't practice because the weather was so rainy, he did this drill and the other 2 drills at home without a golf ball. That's what helped him train himself to be a really, really good golfer and figure things out inside of 2 weeks so that he could go to a state tournament and play well. Tiny draw every single time, not spinning the hips open. This student at the time didn't swing the club all that fast, and he was also looking for a way to learn how to swing the club faster. He would also take this alignment stick and he wouldn't hit golf balls with it, but he would try to swing it, making it as loud as he could. Now, the key to this was not to make it loud at the wrong time in the swing. Most golfers, including this golfer, a former instructor gave him the drill and told him to make it really loud way out in front, out here, and he still couldn't swing the club very fast. Well, that's because by the time you make this thing really loud out here in front of you, the ball's already gone. So you haven't actually hit the brakes early enough to generate the club head speed. I told him that I wanted the loudest part of this whip crack to occur right here at the golf ball. This is where I wanted the club head traveling the fastest. So it wasn't about making that loud up here. It was about making it loud at the golf ball. When I do this drill, you can see I have to stop my follow through short. I have to apply the brakes, very much like pulling back on the handle of a whip. It's the only way you can send the energy into the club head and get maximum club head speed into the club to maximize your distance. Stack and Tilt uses a system to teach and to play golf built around a three-dimensional model of the swing. A simple alignment stick allows us to do so much within the system that it'll help everybody regardless of skill level, from junior golf, high school golf, collegiate golf, men, women, senior citizens over the age of 50 and 65. You can use simple drills like this to improve your golf game forever. If you want personalized instruction for your own golf game, make sure to click the link below in the comments and my description and go to my Patreon server at www.patreon.com/thegolftycoon. You can get online golf instruction there. You can also click the link below and go to my website, www.s2golfacademy.com, and you can book in-person lessons with me there. The other thing you can do is you can check out one of my members-only videos and join my YouTube community for exclusive member-only videos and shorts that will help you improve your golf game now. Make sure to check out this playlist. It's going to help you get the best of your golf game using the Stack and Tilt system.